the United States Marine Corps tried to recruit my 6 pound, 7 ounce little baby today, and I am not okay. I am unwell. This is what happened. So I take a phone call, and the guy identifies himself as like Lance Taylor from such and such organization that works with the local high school's guidance department. And I said, oh, okay. And he said, well, I understand that your son is an up and rising senior, and I just haven't had an opportunity to touch base with him and kind of go through what his future plans are. Is he going to college? Is he going to go to trade school? Has he considered the military? And I said, oh, yeah, absolutely. And he said, well, do you have time to talk about it right now? And I said, no, sir, this is during working hours. Can we schedule a time? He's like, yeah, absolutely. He said, is your son with you? I said, no, sir, it's during working hours. He said, oh, yeah, okay. I said, I apologize. Who did you say you were with? He said, such and such organization. We work with the local high school's guidance department. I said, oh, okay. I said, I'm sorry, what was your name again? He said, it's Sergeant Lance Taylor with the United States Marine Corps. I said, sir, that was a real good effort. A for effort, but unfortunately, no, sir, we're not interested, but I appreciate you thinking of us. He said, well, can I speak to your son? I said, no, you can't. He was like, well, may I ask why not? Because he's 6 pounds, 7 ounces and he's my baby. That's why. He was like, no, ma'am, he's going to be a rising senior. I said, that's between me and Jesus. No, you cannot speak to my baby. No, you cannot. But I got a 27-year-old you can speak to. You can have her. But this one, no. See, we ain't ready. So I get off the phone. I'm real polite. I said, thank you so much for calling. He's still trying to get me. I said, no, sir. I appreciate you calling. I appreciate you thinking of us. But you know what? Right now, we're going to pass. I get off the phone. I'm sitting there. It's settling. I'm like, how do I have a baby old enough to be recruited by the United States Marine Corps? I am unwell.